Hey everyone, this is Ryan with Ty Chevrolet in Blairstown, Iowa. Today we have a video that we're going to be going over the condition of this 2016 High Country Dually Diesel 3500. And we're going to dive right into looking at any kind of little flaws that we can find in this truck. So kind of the opposite of what you'll see most places, but the intent of this video is to show some people who are out of state what it will look like if you wanted to go through it on your own and really look it over close. This is about as good as we can do, taking a look all around it, which you're going to see. This is a very well cared for, straight and nice truck. Instead of going over all the features, again, this video is a little longer than most of our videos. We're just trying to pick it apart actually and see any little chip, any little flaw that we can find in this. So there's as few surprises as possible for somebody that would be coming in from out of state. There is a ding here in the bumper that you can see right next to that sensor. Again, even tough to see with a video or a photo, but as we kind of bend around it, you can see that ding there. We're going to take a look underneath just so, again, every possible angle I could think of anyway is covered. Now this is a truck that was bought here new, so it is one that we know the previous owner, we know the history, we know how he used it. Definitely would say it was somebody who just preferred to drive a dually and a diesel in a really nice truck. As you can tell, it did not pull much. It did not see a lot of use as a typical truck, especially one that's a couple years old. Again, you got to really look close to see any flaws other than the wheels and tires a little bit and that rear bumper. So again, we'll take another look at each one here. As I mentioned, this was a truck that we sold brand new here, that we know well, and I think anybody could be proud to drive this truck. We'll take another look underneath here, but what you're going to see from the outside is a really straight, nice looking truck. So just look underneath because we can, but this is what people will see from the outside, which is pretty tough to notice anything bad about it. One more look at the last wheel and tire here, inside and all around. And again, this is a specific video requested by some folks out of state. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, we're not talking a lot about the features of it, which is a High Country. It's got just about every option you could imagine on it, plus some extras like you saw, the mud flaps, spray and bed liner. There were some little rock chips that you could see in the front bumper there they're hard to see on film even because I think they were touched up and they were touched up well. So if you wanted to get extra nitpicky about it, that would be maybe something to say. Here's a look along the engine compartment before we take a step inside the vehicle. And we're going to look at the inside just like we did the outside. You'll be able to see all the features even though we're not talking about them much because we're talking about condition here. As we're talking about condition, there's that nice High Country leather, the embroidery and the logo and everything. The headliner around the power sunroof, everything is in really beautiful shape on the inside. We'll take a look behind the back seat, underneath the back seat. There's a little stain, a little tiny scuff in the back, but really I tried to look around it here to see any flaws I could find. And you should be able to see them in this high definition video if they're sticking out. We'll start the truck up. Obviously it starts up, runs and drives really great. And we did have this through our shop. We do have a GM shop here, Chevy shop, so everything was inspected and looked over after we brought it in. And it's in really nice shape. The glass with the sliding rear window there and the rear defrost both. All the leather, the armrest coming down there. Underneath the seat here is where I noticed a little stain. Our detail person wasn't in when I took this video, so we can even see if maybe a couple of those things can be addressed here. But as of right now, that's the way it looked when I took this video. So we're trying to show you anything we can find wrong with it here, which, as you can see, pretty tough on this one. So again, really long video. Our Blairstown store in Iowa has this vehicle available as of right now. We are open Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., Friday until 5 p.m., and Saturday from 8 to noon. You can give us a call or check it out on the website that I've got listed here if you're interested in it, or if you have any questions about the features, any angles I missed here, which I know it's a really long video. Thanks for sticking with it this long. One more look up top. If you have any questions, my name's Ryan. We'll be happy to help.